Do you want to learn how to create a dish using a 4,000-year-old ingredient infused with the exotic flavors of Morocco? Then continue watching as Imran.Family Kitchen presents to you our Moroccan-inspired Bulgur Wheat salad. Sit back as we take you on a culinary journey through the souks of Morocco, where aromatic spices such as cumin and ginger are perfectly balanced with the sweetness from dried fruits such as figs and apricots. Our recipe combines all the wonderful flavors of Morocco with an ancient grain that originated from the Anatolia region of modern-day Turkey. Are you ready? Let's move on to the recipe now. Begin by peeling and chopping up one sweet potato into small cubes and place it on a baking tray. Then slice up one small onion and half a red capsicum, which is also known as bell pepper. You can cut the capsicum into cubes, but we have cut them lengthwise into strips, and you'll see why later on in the video. Season with salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and drizzle some olive oil. Gently toss the veggies, then grill in a preheated oven at 250 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes, or until the veggies have cooked. Once they have cooked, remove from the oven, then allow to cool down to room temperature and leave aside for later. The next step is to cook the bulgur. First, heat up 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Here we have 1 cup of bulgur wheat. We are using coarse bulgur, which, as you can see, are quite large grains and almost resemble rice. Stir for 1 to 2 minutes to slightly roast the bulgur so that it gives a more nutty flavor. Next, we will add the flavors of Morocco to the dish. Add in salt to taste, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon ginger powder, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon paprika, and 1 teaspoon ground coriander seeds. Stir well for about a minute until the spices cook and become more aromatic. Bulgur, which is a whole grain made from cracked wheat, is full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Now add 2 cups of hot water and squeeze a little lemon juice to taste. Bring to boil, then cover the pan and cook on low flame until all the liquid has been absorbed. Note, if you're using fine bulgur, then you can add the spices and simply soak the grains in double the quantity of water until the grains have absorbed all the liquid. Once the bulgur has cooked, allow to cool down to room temperature and leave aside for later. Now we will prepare the dried fruit and nuts, which is very traditional in Moroccan cuisine. Start by melting a little butter in a pan. You can use olive oil instead if you prefer. Once the butter has melted, add 1/4 cup raisins, 2 to 3 dried figs that have been cut in half, and some dried apricots. Then add 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon powder and 1 tablespoon honey or a sweetener of your choice. Gently cook the fruits for 2 to 3 minutes until they become caramelized. You can see that the dried fruits have become plump and juicy. Remove the fruits and leave aside for later. Next, add some blanched almonds to the same pan and stir for 1 to 2 minutes. Once they have become caramelized, remove the almonds and leave aside. We are now ready to assemble the dish. Add the cooked bulgur to a large dish. Ideally, the bulgur should be at room temperature. Next, add the roasted vegetables. Reserve some of the capsicum slices for later. The sweet potato is perfectly soft, and slightly charred onions give a wonderful depth of flavor to the dish. Here we have some finely chopped fresh mint, parsley, and coriander. These herbs provide a freshness to the salad as well as elevate the aromatic flavors of the dish. Add in the caramelized raisins and apricots, leave the figs and some of the apricots for garnishing later. The next step is optional, but one that we highly recommend if you want to experience the true flavors of Morocco. Soak a few strands of saffron in about 4 tablespoons of hot water until the liquid turns a vibrant golden color. The saffron water provides a wonderful fragrance and luxuriousness to the dish. Now gently mix all these wonderful flavors together. I have a trivia question of the day for you. Comment below, what do you think is the most expensive spice in the world? I want to see how many people get this question correct. At this stage, the spices and flavors will be tantalizing your senses, and you'll be really tempted to eat right out of the bowl. You can of course do that if you prefer, but if you hang on a little longer, we will show you how to present this dish in true Moroccan style, which believes that we eat with our eyes first. Garnish the bulgur with capsicum peppers. Arrange the dried figs around the dish. Nicely place the remaining apricots, raisins and almonds on the salad. Finally, add some pomegranate seeds and garnish with fresh parsley. Now this Moroccan inspired Bulgur Wheat salad is a true centerpiece dish that not only tastes incredible, but is really healthy too. Sweet potato is also high in fiber, antioxidants and a great source of vitamin A. You can pair up the bulgur salad with one of our Moroccan Tagine recipes that you can find in our playlist. It is also really delicious when served alongside our Middle Eastern grilled chicken steak recipe. You can find the links to these at the end screen and also in the description box. Did you enjoy today's recipe, and do you consider yourself a helpful person? If so, please hit that like button, consider giving a super thanks, and comment below if you would like to see more recipes presented in this style. Your interaction with our channel helps our channel reach more people, and we really appreciate seeing the Don Imran family expanding all around the globe. And with that, catch you in the next one.